back. I do apologize for the fucking wait. I swear to fucking God today. It's absolute shit. So, I log in this morning, of course, you know, doing the usual routine. Alright. We're back. Alright, if I hear double audio, I apologize. I just want to make sure that this fucking audio is doing what it's supposed to do. But the problem is right now is I'm hearing probably double self, probably double everything. So I have to somehow mute the audio, which I'm doing right now. Guys, I'm hoping like I'm just doing the wavelength, I'm doing everything. I'm trying to fix all my settings back to what it was, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, let's see, wavelength. I'm just making sure that everything's fixed fine and I don't have any problems. It's just... Alright, so there's nothing here. It's fine. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be. I don't remember what this was before. Alright, let's see. Why is it fucking... Yeah, but is... Like, my brain is like, yo, what is going on with your fucking setup? Right now, I'm trying to fix, like, what I have problems with, and I don't remember what the old settings was, so I'm just trying to figure that out. Whatever. So, this is starting to, like, get really aggravating. Like, the sooner I fix this, the better. That's all I can say right now. This is starting to get really aggravating after a while. For some reason, my controller... I think my controller's fucking no good now. Alright, give me 1 second. 1 second. I don't know. Yeah, because fucking, I can't, like, I'm sitting here, I'm like trying to understand what the fuck's going on. Like shit all over my controller, I can't even. I never had to clean my controller like this before. With a fucking clip, with a... Get all my words today. I'm like, it's so early in the morning. I'm so aggravated because now nothing fucking works for me. I'm like, yeah, now I do a fresh install and I have to figure this out for days. Now you guys might fucking see me. Alright, let's see here. Question is, does my audio play, does this... I never had to take my control like this before. Fucking, words today. It's so early in the morning. I'm so aggravated because now nothing fucking works for me. I'm like, yeah, now I do a fresh install and I have to figure this out for days. So today will be technical day, I guess, since I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with my game, man. I'm hoping that this is fixed because this is really. Question is, does my audio play? Does this? Yeah, it still does. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, that's lovely. One of my fucking toothpick, the clippers I was using, fucking fell somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it went. You guys can still hear the fucking audio, and I'm like, why is it doing that? So today will be technical day, I guess. There we go. Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with my game, man. I'm hoping that this is fixed because this is really. I cannot tell you how. Yeah, it still does. I don't know why it's doing it. Wait. Oh, that's lovely. One of my fucking clippers I was using fucking fell somewhere. You guys can still hear the fucking audio, and I'm like, why is it doing that? Looks like it's back to the fucking basics. Okay. Okay, hold on. Now I did this once already, the fucking setup, and now I have to fucking do it again. I cannot tell you how... There we go.
Here I can next do that. And before we go on to the next...
Let's start with the basics. Just because this is, like I said, this is... Yeah, I know. I have my own stream link. Yeah. It's just for testing purposes right now. I mean, like I said, I woke up this morning. So, I don't know why the fuck my computer decides to, like... No, that's what I'm looking for. It decides to say that I don't, like, I lose all my shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So now I have to play with all the settings again. So I am just trying. I am literally just mind baffled of what's going on right now, and it makes me fucking laugh. Not even joking. It makes me fucking laugh. So right now is I have to. So I'm gonna play a video. Hopefully it doesn't play as much. All right. We're going to have to retry this again because I can't, like... It's like, I was planning on playing Crash Tag Team Racing for fucking shits and giggles because I was playing Mario Party last night and we had a fucking blast.
Wave microphone. I really want to focus on how you're actually going to implement.
No, no, not my game data. No, no, my computer data. No, the settings for the wavelength. That's what I feel like I lost. All right, so yeah, we already installed a fresh install. We did that already. Let's see. Yeah, we're trying to like, cause I might end up, and you know what I might end up doing is just fucking put it right on the setting. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that sucks. It's fucking terrible. Oops, not wavelength. Hold on. Windows capture. We're just gonna end up I'm not gonna end up just doing this. It's just for today. I'm hopefully this will get fixed today and not have to deal with it on Tuesday, because like this is fucking ridiculous. All right. Let's put a fucking video up for today. Say fuck it. I can't even do back to basics again. Yep. That's fucking why.
Software. So all your PC sound, browser, game, music, etc. is now all going to this column. But the point of this program is to separate all these sources, and that's what we will do with the columns on the right. So after installing,
Oh my god.
given 4.
Hold on. My freaking my computer is like, yo, you need to like fuckaroo? Like, what is going on with this shit? Alright. System settings, I guess. It's not my first time installing it, but like, this is fucking ridiculous. Alright. You know what? We can just open it from here. Alright. Hold on. We're gonna do this.
Basic columns, but we can add more using these plus buttons. So let's add a source for our game, our sound effects, and then 2 extra sources called aux1 and aux2. So just to give you an overview of what the columns are doing. Once we've linked everything, we've not done it right now, but we will do it. But once we've linked everything, all our programs will be sending sound to these separate columns, right? And then these columns will send the audio to the 2 devices on the bottom, our headset and our stream mix, and then the headset.
This is gonna take me a while. My brain is just trying to process everything.
That will be sent to our stream, and in our stream we will import the stream mix.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what you want. Yep, that's fine.
So
no, that's fine. We're just trying to what happened is, I guess what's happening is, So for some reason, I must have forgot, or so I'm on system settings, of course. So I must have hit voice chat by accident on the output. So I was supposed to put system. So I'm hoping that this should fix everything. So I have Discord on voice chat, and I have the Wavelink on system. Microsoft Edge is going to be browser, Wavelink system. So pretty much. Is there even a channel for browser? Yeah, there's a channel for browser. Yes, the voice chat, I really could fucking care less. Why is it selecting the hell? I was trying to move over. What the fuck? What is Oh my god. Today is just not my fucking day. It's really not my day. Like, what the fuck? Okay. I'm hoping this is everything.
Phone and stream, and then stream will be imported on our stream. So let's go over all these columns one by one. The first one is the microphone, and we got a few settings when we click on the drop down arrow. The first slider is the gain, and simply said, this is how much you are boosting the sound that's coming into your microphone, so your voice. Quickly enable clip guard, I will explain this later, and then move this slider completely to the left and start speaking. When you speak, you gradually move the gain slider to the right, and then you will see that there's a point where adding more doesn't increase the input.
Okay, hold on. I know I'm making dumbass noises, forgive me, Christ.
Because your voice is already at the maximum volume, so adding more gain will not affect your voice, but it will increase the
Lurk, I'm on the phone. Alright, thank you, Pigu, for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Computer. Preferably, the microphone should be as close to your mouth as you can, but make sure while you're testing this, you're actually using the setup that you will be using on stream. So if the mic is standing on your desk a bit more far away from your mouth, then also do this gain setup while the microphone is actually set up right there on your desk. Don't move it close like this to then set up the gain and test it, and then afterwards put it far away from you on your desk, because that's not the point. The point of setting up this gain slider is to add just enough gain to make your voice loud enough. The output slider can be set to the maximum for most people, and the next setting, the low cut filter, will not be the same for everyone. Basically, what enabling this
Insight IDR is leveraged and by experts all over the world.
Okay. No one cares. Bye.
is removing very low sound. So for example, when you're using a boom arm like this without an Elgato shock mount, sound from typing on your keyboard or slamming your desk can travel through the boom arm to the microphone, and it will not be absorbed by a shock mount or anything like that. While the low cut filter makes sure that these very low sounds are ignored. However, because of this, your voice will also not sound as deep or as podcast-like compared to when you would disable this filter. Now,
Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to read right now. I'm seeing you guys on my phone right now, so you guys are all set.
difference when enabling or disabling this setting. Maybe for you there are some use cases where it's actually useful, but for me it doesn't really matter, so I just disable it. The next checkbox, that's a different story. This is amazing, and you will definitely notice the effect of this. What the clip guard does is making sure that your audio doesn't clip, so it limits the volume when you're shouting. Because of this, there's also no difference in actual sound output between when you're talking and when you're shouting. Look at the input volume when I shout while the clip guard is disabled. Ha! And now look at it while I shout when it's enabled. Ha! This is very useful. If you want to listen to your microphone, you need to make sure that you either enable this headphone output and then click on this ear icon to listen to the headset, or that you enable this stream output and then listen to the stream.
Yeah, okay.
The ear icon next to that. And before we go on to the next sources, we have a problem right now with the microphone. Now, the downside of this software is that there are no live audio effects like a noise reduction or a noise gate, which is actually very important because it silences your keyboard sounds when you're not. Instead of sending our microphone together with all our other audio sources to the stream mix and then to the stream,
This is fucking hilarious. Yeah, we're watching a guide how to fucking do my idiot.
in our streaming software. So all these other sources like your music, your game, etc. will still be controllable in this Elgato software, which is the whole point. But our microphone will be added separately in OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS. Why do we add it separately? Well, because then we can use OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS filters. So first of all, let's link the Elgato software to our streaming software because we haven't done that yet. Let's say you're using Streamlabs OBS. In that case, you would go to your settings, and this also works for OBS Studio, to the audio tab, and then instead of using the default...
Okay, so I gotta go to settings. Audio. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to keep track of this dude right now, so 1 second. There we go.
PC audio source right here. We will disable it and add our...
Yeah, we did that already, yep.
microphone source that's called Wavelength Stream. So
Mic, yep. Military in.
what happens now is all these sources in the Elgato software are being sent to the stream mix that you see right here at the bottom, and then that stream mix is being imported in Streamlabs OBS. And this is great, but we muted our microphone, and if you didn't do that yet, you should mute it right now. And then we will add a second microphone input in our streaming software, and right here we will import the Elgato microphone. So once you did that, you will see that there are two extra sources right here in the mixer. One for our Wavelength Stream and then one for our Elgato Wave microphone. And hold on, because there's something important about this microphone import right here that you will probably not expect. So you would assume if we set our microphone separately that this Wave microphone is going directly to our streaming software, right? But that's not the case. The microphone is actually first Elgato Stream software, and then of course it's not being sent anywhere because we disabled the headphone and the stream output. But when we select this microphone in Streamlabs OBS, we are actually importing it from the software to the streaming program. So that means that our microphone, so our sound, is still going through the Wavelength software and then to our stream. The effects that we see right here in the Wavelength software, so the clip guard and the gain which we can adjust, this is still being applied to the microphone before it goes to Streamlabs OBS. And that's very important to note because we do not need a limiter anymore or a clip guard because that's already applied in the software, and we can also set up just the gain of the microphone in the software before adding filters in Streamlabs OBS. So then after we import it from Wavelength to Streamlabs OBS right here as this microphone source, now we can apply filters to it in Streamlabs OBS to add extra effects to it. Now in both Streamlabs OBS and OBS Studio, you can access the filters by clicking on the cog icon next to the microphone source and then going to the filters. Then by clicking the plus icon, you can choose which filter you want to apply. Now I have two separate videos that go in depth on all these filters and show you how to set up all the filters for your stream to be stream ready and to make your audio management more professional. So I will link them in the
I love he just uses quotes.
description so you can check them out if you want. They are very useful for automatically muting your microphone when you're not talking, reducing constant noise from your computer, and a bunch of other settings. So again, link in the card in the description. I really advise you to check them out. But remember, after all this, there is a possibility that by the time that you are watching this tutorial, Elgato already added the option to add extra effects natively in Wavelength. So make sure you check if these effects are already available in the Wavelength software, and if they are not, I really advise you to route it separately and then apply filters right here in your streaming software. Now that our microphone is set up correctly, it's time to link these other sources. So how do we actually get all those different programs to send their audio to all these separate sources in Wavelength? Well, just click on this icon on top and that will open your PC's advanced audio settings again. Right here in the sound settings, you can see all the programs that are currently producing sound on your PC. So if I launch Spotify and then I play a song, you will see that Spotify will appear right here in the list. Now the output column you see right here, this controls where all the sound of all these...
Yeah, I remember that. I remember this being a thing.
If you haven't changed anything right here, they will all be set to default, so they all go to this general output on top, and this is what we linked to our Wave software. So all the sources are going to the default on top, and that is coming in as the system source in the Wavelink software. And once you understand this, it's actually pretty easy, to be honest. For example, Spotify, this is what I use to play my music on stream. So I will change the output of Spotify in the output column, and I will set it to Wavelink Music. So now, instead of Spotify sending my music to the default source, so to this general output, and then to the system source in Elgato, it now sends my music to the Wavelink Music source, and that's a separate source right here in the Wavelink software, as you can see right here. So because of this, I can control the sound of my music in my headphones and on my stream separately without affecting any other sounds on my computer. Hey future video nerd here, I forgot to record how to link the browser to your Elgato software, but it's very easy actually, just like the other things. In the advanced audio settings, just search for your browser, so for me it's Google Chrome, and then change the output of that to Elgato browser, and that way Chrome will send the audio directly to the browser column in the Elgato.
Yep, that's why I already did that. I'm just double checking everything right now, and it's a pain in the ass.
Beginning streamer, I see no reason at all to get any other entry level microphone besides this Wave 1 or Wave 3 microphone, because the software is just amazing, and you only get the software together with the mic. Of course, if you want to spend like $500-600, there are other options. You can get a Go XLR with like an XLR mic, etc. But even so, for me right now, I don't have a Go XLR. However, wait a second. I do have this XLR microphone, and I can connect it to my audio interface, but it's just a simple audio interface. And I've done a few streams using the Elgato Wave software and this mic, and to be honest...
Giggity, 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 no. No one cares about golf.
I prefer all the control that I have with the Wavelink software over the extra sound quality from this microphone, without having all the control when I use this mic, because I don't have another mixer. I don't have a Go XLR, which is a physical expensive mixer to put on your desk, but there's not really other software that does the same thing as the Elgato Wavelink software. So really, if you're a beginning streamer and you don't want to buy a Go XLR plus an XLR mic, then you should really consider getting this microphone. And I'm not saying this because I'm sponsored, because I'm not sponsored. They just sent me this microphone. But really, to be honest, guys, yeah, this software is just amazing. And I'm really curious about what your impressions are on this microphone, the sound quality.
I would recommend this too. It just takes a little bit to get used to. That's all it is. You know?
If you're actually going to get a Go XLR, or if you don't care about this control and you're just gonna buy a Blue Yeti or something like this, just let me know. I'm really curious actually. And then the next column is our voice chat, and I will show you how to link Discord, since that's what most people or most streamers or gamers are using. So go to Discord, go to the settings, and then to voice and video.
Okay, hold on. Go to voice thing. There we go.
Even if you did set up the Wavelink microphone as your default input in the Windows sound settings, you still need to directly select the Wavelink microphone as your input device for Discord, or it will not work. You can click on Let's Check to test the microphone. Make sure that you don't forget to disable it again. Then your output, this should be set to Wavelink voice chat. Let's go back to the Wavelink software, and this voice chat source that we just set up is a really important one. All of the questions I get from you guys in my comment section
Yeah.
are about how to mute your voice chat program for the streams, so only you can hear your friends, but your viewers cannot. And it was definitely possible, but you had to make sacrifices, at least if you wanted to do it for free. You had to choose between doing this for Discord or doing this for your music. And now with Wavelink, it's just as easy as going to the voice chat tab and then muting the stream. So it will not be sent to your
Alright.
it will be sent to your headphone. Something that also could be very handy is
I don't think we need this anymore.
voice chat a bit, so it's clear to the stream when you
Let's see here.
friends are talking, because your microphone will be louder than the voice chat if you just lower the volume a bit. And the same goes for the music, for example, like I already talked about. You can mute it for yourself and not otherwise, make it more quiet for yourself, so you can focus on footsteps, but your stream is still enjoying loud music. I'm not going into it again. You have a lot of options. You know what the options are by now. So is game setup pretty straightforward. You choose a game and then set your playback device or output device or sound device, whatever it's called in the settings of your specific game. Just set it to wavelength game. Game should
Oh yeah. Oh, that's probably why I keep fucking up. Hold on.
1 or 3, depending on which microphone you have.
That's why I most likely fucked up.
Renamed source is the sound effect source.
All right. So that wavy system. This is game.
Good choice for the sound effects column are your alerts. So that will allow you to make your alerts more quiet, so they don't distract you or disturb you too much while talking. Listening to something.
That's not. Hold on.
So you can still hear when an alert is playing, so you can look at your other screen to see if it was bits, full away, full, sub, etc. But it's not too loud, or you can mute it on the stream because they do not.
Nope.
And you want
Not yet. Hold on.
alerts to the sound effects column is really handy. And the way to do this is different for OBS.
La 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 la.
You just go to your advanced
Nope.
sound settings and you change.
Why is it doing this? I could still hear my game. I'm not supposed to hear it. Ba, 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 da, ba. Let's see. Hold on. Try to fix this. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can hear. Actually, no. Hold on. No, you could still hear it. The hell? You guys shouldn't be hearing this at all. That's so fucking weird. I don't know how you guys are hearing this. I really don't fucking know. I probably... Let's see. Hold on. That's probably why. Hold on. Let's try doing this. Okay, no, because you hear it from here, right? Let's go to properties. Hold on. I'm just making sure. Oh, wait. Hold on. You only... No, this is right. Yeah, because you guys aren't hearing anything. Which is fine. I don't care. Hold on. I don't know how you guys are hearing this. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am fucking loud. Huh? I'm probably... Alright. Hopefully this is gonna go back. Yeah, see, I don't really understand. I will make this up to you guys. I really am sorry. I would probably be playing like Yeast or something, but I figured I want to do some game testing. So I don't know. So because I want to switch sources, it does not. Why are they still here? I don't really understand. I will make this up to you guys. I really am sorry. I would have probably been playing like East or something, but I figured I want to do some game testing. So I don't know. So, because once I switch sources, it does not.
Because you can't control where that sound is going for some reason. It's just always going to the system source in Elgato Wavelink. If you need to fix this, definitely comment below. An alternative to this. You can set up your alerts on the website of Streamlabs and then
Yeah, we don't really. Yeah, we don't need this.
source in route Streamlabs OBS to the sound effects from Elgato, just like it was with OBS Studio. It was just that
Why am I still hearing the fucking game audio?
wasn't sending it like through the program just immediately to your PC sound, so you need to check that box in Streamlabs OBS if you want to route it to the sound effects column. As you can see, there are two more sound columns.
Oh my god, my fucking audio is like, fuck you.
You can choose what you want to do with this. Most people will not need them, but if you come up with some creative ways of using extra sound sources, they are available right here. And of course, since this microphone is from Elgato, there's also the possibility of controlling the Wavelink software with the Elgato Stream Deck. After making sure you have the most up-to-date version of the software, you can go to More Actions, search for Wave, and then install the Wavelink integration. Now in the right column you will be able to find Wavelink, and under that you can see a bunch of actions. Let's go over all of them and I will show you some cool things.
I don't need the stream integration. Alright, so this is not... This is kind of help, but once again, I'm having some issues where my game audio just... It comes out regardless. Like, literally regardless. Oh my god. Just... Oh my god. Yeah, but you shouldn't be... How you can't be... There's no way you can hear that. There's no way. I don't need the stream integration. Alright, so this is not... I've done this, like, a couple years ago, but now it's like... let me just go to the website, see if that... This is kind of help, but once again, I'm having some issues where my game audio just... It comes out regardless. Like, literally regardless. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, but you shouldn't be... How you can't be... There's no way you can hear that. There's no way. The game's not even on. I know you guys are hearing twice, but like I said, I'm just literally just double checking. I know I can hear it from the Wavelink, but the problem is I just have no idea why it's doing what it's doing. I'm having some issues where my game audio just it comes out regardless. It's so hard to like word shit sometimes. It just pisses me off. Like I would literally just put on headphones and just listen to myself. Well, I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? No, this is not what I'm looking for. Support. Elgato. The Wave, there we go. Fuck, I had this the other day. Like, I literally had this yet. There we go. Technical issues, system requirements. No sound. You know what? Let's type in this in. I mean, it is being captured, but the problem is, it's just, it's in a random fucking place. Okay, troubleshooting. Alright, let me just... Because for some reason, like... I mean, it is being captured, but the problem is, it's just, it's in a random fucking place. This is like, okay, not trying to be Mima, this is kind of fucking ass. Maybe I did something with this. Alright, let me just... Because for some reason, like... I think my stream's like 20 seconds behind right now. Da 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 da. I mean, it is being captured, but the problem is, it's just, it's in a random fucking place. This is like, hey, troubleshooting. Not trying to be Mima, this is kind of fucking ass. I think I've mind fixed it. Woo! I did something with this. I'm just testing it. 1 second, guys. Alright, let me just... Because for some reason, like... I think my stream's like 20 seconds behind right now. Come on, wait for myself to make a sound right now. Da, 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 da. This is like, hey, troubleshooting. Not trying to be Mima, this is kind of fucking ass. Wow. I think I might have fixed it. Okay, good. I'm actually not hearing shit. 1 second, guys. Alright. Because for some reason, like... Oh, man. Oh my god. I think my stream's like 20 seconds behind right now. Blah, 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 blah. Make a sound right now. Okay, I'm actually not hearing any game sounds. Yeah. Yeah, how about this? Fuck you. Wow. I think I might fix it. I think I finally fixed the fucking thing, damn it. Took me almost a half an hour into an hour and a half. Alright, screw it. I might just... Alright, you know what? You know what we're gonna fucking do for the rest of the day? For the rest of the day, I'm just... So, I'm gonna make a timeline from system settings, or, you know, system technical issues, and I'm gonna separate it to videos. I'm gonna make discussions on everything, so hopefully, I want to give about maybe like a 2-minute pause, whatever. So probably when I go like this, like a thumbs up, you're in the right timeline. So let me just do it right now. Okay. All right. So now we got this issue out of the way. I've never had to deal with this encounter in my entire, like, I'm not even joking. Like, this is absolutely fucking awful. All right, let me just rearrange what I had before. All right, system. It's not letting me add thing. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's not what I'm worried about right now. Not worried about that. Let's see here. All right, so I want to discuss a few videos. I want to thank them too as well. So I'm just going to thank everybody. I know I'm not pushing permission, but there's like a few videos. Let's talk about this because this is starting to it's starting to bother me for. So let me let's see here. Yes, yeah. I watch these videos almost on a daily basis. So a lot of shit that I read, and I can just discuss my opinion as we go. Let's see. Actually, let's go to your ReviewTechUSA because he has some fucking great videos he does. And trust me, so I want to discuss the Will Smith bullshit. I really don't like talking about this, but once again, this needs to be said, and people need to understand. Okay, so real quick, I want to elaborate on what the fuck's going on. Yes, his face is like that. It's hilarious. So, if you guys don't know, Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. Everybody fucking knows this. So, that's the entire point. Which is fine. Okay. It is what it is. It was on air. There was no fucking views anyways. It was in decline. Okay, slaps the shit out of him. Okay, now it becomes a problem because you basically did battery and all that shit. You could get arrested for it. Okay. I can agree with that. Now, should Will Smith be punished for what he done? Yes. But be banned for a decade from the Oscars? That's a little fucking much, if you ask me. And there's probably he's gonna probably say everything else because I agree with a lot of what he says.
Will Smith did at the Oscars when he slapped Chris Rock was wrong, and he should face some punishment for it.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. He should face some punishment, but not this fucking extreme.
But compared to what other actors and directors have done in Hollywood, and we're still allowed for a very long time.
Yeah, see, like he's saying, there's other people in Hollywood that do 100 times worse. 100 times worse. We're talking like, he said I forgot the celebrity's name, but using a child for whatever. Oh, you know that's a fucking crime in jail right there. But that dude is still winning Oscars and all that other shit, all the awards and shit. So that's okay with you guys, but you want to ban Will Smith just for a slap across the face? Like, it mind baffles me sometimes. It really fucking does.
Time to be part of Hollywood did compared to him, he did nothing compared to them.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. See, what Will Smith did is not even as close to what these other people did, and you still allowed the worst their people to get these rewards and everything. I'm not going to go through his whole video, but basically, he's saying the same thing I'm saying, and I agree with him 110%. You know, and that's the point. I don't want to play through the whole video. Whatever your schmick is, I don't care. Okay, I don't give a shit. That's fine. Okay, now there's other videos I could talk about as well, and I know I would give credit to him as well. I'll put his channel in the description. I love his tech videos. It's fantastic. So now I could talk about this, which is basically, I want to give you a summary. So there might be a weird, basically a priority that Microsoft made a deal with these chip companies and give them more money than usual to get the chips first to sell their shit before Sony does. And if they did, which is, if it's true or not, we don't know if it's true. Then there would be a reason why they sold more than the PS5 in a certain timeline when the PS5 it's very hard to come by, all the other shit. Whatever. Okay, I understand that. He's on with IGN. Like, a lot of stuff that they do now is ridiculous. But I want to mainly do Better Bachelor, because Better Bachelor says some real shit about the real world, and I'm not trying to be emotional here, but a lot of regular guys like myself are being hit in the fucking face with this shit. So, the last one I've watched is not this, is this one, but it's an hour long. But this one shows basically in this whole video that he's gonna. All right, let me just mute this real quick. Hopefully this is fixed now, because this is. All right. Probably one more time. I'm going to make sure the game audio works too. Once again, I have to. So basically, what this video is about, and he does source everything. Everything he does in his sources, it's actually I don't think he does. Yeah, see, I don't think he does sources. I'm surprised he doesn't do sources.
Welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joe with a face for
I mean, he puts it on the screen, but he doesn't put credit for it, I guess.
And a voice for print. Today, I'd like to talk about one of the actors.
So, unfortunately, if you guys don't know, Bruce Willis is getting old, and and he's a big name, and, you know, he gets to a point where he forgets, like, sometimes his lines, whatever. But again, these producers, directors, the people running whatever they're running, decide to use him for his fame and name and everything else, and he's getting old, so he's starting to forget shit, and then he works so many hours, and it's time for him to retire. So, what I'm saying here, and Better Bachelor, I'm giving you all the credit here. You're dope as shit. Please continue what you're doing. But the point is, like, Hollywood is, regardless, absolute, like, just I want to say tyranny, because that's not really. I guess you could say, like, the directors can be tyrannous sometimes, I guess, and these people are just getting hired to make money. It's just, like, I feel like they're being controlled in some way, shape, or form. That is how else I can say it. And this guy, Bruce Willis, of course, I don't know. I never watched any Hollywood movies or anything, because I don't give a flammers. I said F word. And the entire point, and even I can't even talk about this on I can't even say this on TikTok anyways, because here's the thing. I cannot fucking tell you, like, how corrupted people fucking are. Like, I cannot tell you just many things. Like, there's many things wrong with this shit. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a really great example of why I watch. You know what? I'm going to give you guys a really good description of why I watch more anime more than ever than I watch. Well, since I'm from the States, I don't watch anything from the American shows and everything. Cable. I would say I don't really watch Netflix, Hulu, all that stuff. I really don't care about it. So, let me tell you why. So, you can hate me for this, and there are some times anime gets this wrong too. Don't get me wrong. There are some times where the storyline and the way it's written is more consistent of following the storyline of what happens than, let's say, like, a TV show where you get, like, an episode or whatever, and you're just like, oh, wow, this guy is going to fucking surgery. Like, oh, okay, like, that's fucking boring. I could say Grey's Anatomy, but nobody gives a shit, but whatever, you know. Or whatever, so I don't really care about that. So I'm like, okay, well, I've been watching anime because I could tell you guys right now, I've said this many times, I've watched Pokemon when I was a kid, I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid, I've watched all kinds of shit, like, back in the day. So much. But that's not even why, like, I like this stuff, and the anime just shows, like, I guess the writers just care about it. But like I said, there are some exceptions. Like, the Tokyo Ghoul anime is terrible, but the manga is, like, fantastic, or something like that. Sometimes it just depends. For example, Bleach. I don't like the way Bleach was written was good for the first 2 seasons, but then after that, they jumped all over the place. When it comes to timeline, they went to a flashback, which was random. So I'm like, okay. And then also the way that Hueco Mundo was written was similar to the second season. It was similar, which was another problem. Which I'm like, fuck. I love the universe, I just hated the way it was written. and then they already announced, like, I think hopefully this year, or hopefully they said soon. It's gonna be coming back, so I'll be watching it every month, every week now, whatever that comes out. So I'm very excited because it's supposed to be the last arc, the Blood War, where the manga finished. So, which will be kind of fantastic. So there's that, of course. Another thing I could really say as well, and Naruto, I hate saying this. I know I sound like a fucking old man for saying this. Naruto's like another really good written story. You watch Naruto and you watch Shippuden. You watch all the movies too as well, because I guess it's somehow part of the timeline. I guess I don't know. It's either it's canon or non-canon. I don't think it's. I think it's all canon. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. Or whatever. So a lot of movies and everything, but the thing is, not with the way Naruto was written. I'm not trying to say all animes are not like this, but like most of the time, it's the way they write it is how else I can explain it. So for example, Naruto's about a kid. He's like an outcast of the ninjas in his own village, and we find out later, of course, everybody knows what the fuck the story is. This shit's like fucking dirty. Or whatever. So, not really the issue. The issue is the way that, how else I can explain it. It's just like, it's like a lot of TV shows, I would say cartoons is guilty. They don't really write the way they want, because the thing is, they have different episodes of different shit that's happening in their lives. But it's not like, but the thing is, I don't find it consistent. It's annoying. Like, oh, there's a Christmas episode. This and this. I'm like, no, the storyline just happens in the story. Yeah, there'll be some special occasions where it's some couple special episodes, but that's because like they need some time to like write to get more, to write the current plot, I guess, or whatever, if that makes sense. So they do a couple special episodes to kind of catch up or something like that, if that makes sense. If the manga, if like the anime's caught up to the manga, but that manga's not even consistent right now, they will do some special episodes to wait until they do more of the manga, and then they can just continue, like I was saying earlier. So that's another thing. Another unfortunate events as well, and I think I might have said this a couple of times as well, now I'm thinking about it. You know what, let's switch out of, let's go to webcam and say fuck it. So, as I was saying, so let's say, for example, I want to say One Piece is a good example here. So, here's the thing. Now, this was consistent, but the thing is, like, the whole introduction of, let's say, hockey and everything just never came up to the writer's mind. The whole concept for it. Okay. But the story kept it, like, the thing is, like, you gotta, like, the thing is right now is they got hacked. I guess Toei Animation got hacked. Or it's either hacked or they got leaked or something of, I guess, like, the show, whatever. The show, like, the ending or whatever. Some fucking jackass. Thanks, hackers, you suck. And, they needed a couple weeks, or almost a month or two now, which is kind of funny. So I'm like, shit, and I can't watch One Piece for, like, a couple weeks or whatever. I'm like, alright, whatever, I don't care. I know there's some, like, special occasions, like, they have, the Japanese, whatever their holidays in their country. Whatever, I don't care about that. Whatever. But anyways, what's kind of funny now I think about it, they need a while, so I didn't really care about it. I just finished watching, so I restarted to watch, not rewatched again, but like the new season just came out for Day Live. And I'm like, oh great, alright, well, what else is new? Great. What's this episode? I'm not gonna spoil the episode, but it's fine. You guys can watch it on your own. I watched all 3 seasons where they had it up at that point, but I also bought the game on PlayStation 4. It's like a novel one. I'll probably not play that. I'll probably just play that on my own time. The reason I wanted to play Crash Tag Team Racing was because I like the comedy schmicks of that game, like fucking chickens, throwing fucking chickens at people's faces, the weaponry for it. It's a fantastic time, But yeah, actually, you know what? I want to test this right now. We're going to test the game audio to make sure that you guys are not getting the audio from my game while I'm on a different what's the fuck, I'm forgetting the word. Not the source, is the the screens for it, whatever. So I'm just gonna make sure that this works fine. So. Okay, yeah, so I'm not getting anything. Oh. This is fucking hilarious. I love, like, on the loading screen, you can just do this. Oh, what the fuck? Uh-oh. No, that's not what I want. Oh, what's going on? What's going on with the audio? What is this audio doing? I just had this working. Nah, I think I want to lower you guys. That's way too loud, man. I know on the loading screen, like, you can make fart noises and burps and shit. It's hilarious. Alright, watch. This is gonna be funny. So I'm gonna put this on the clip. So this is just probably like my favorite loading setting of all time. I swear to God, that's my favorite loading setting on any video game that came out in existence. I can't. Let's bully some kids. Kids, stop dropping on me. No. This is what I do. This is just hilarious. Now I just do this. I'm making these kids fall. Oh! Child abuse! Old man abuse now. Old man, get out of the way. Oh. Now I'm back to children. She's defending herself by hitting the crotch. Oh, crunch boy. Masculine boy. How about this? Oof, 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 oof. Who's funny to beat the crap out of?
Circle the wagons! We're under attack!
What? Circle the wagons, we're under attack? That's lame. Oh, look, I get to beat up a Karen. Guys, this is all the Karens out there that want to ruin the entire world of existence of retail. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Here. You deserve a mental beating of crap. I hope they go to hell and they beat the crap out of... Oh, wait a minute. No, this lady looks more like a Karen.
Think of the children. Somewhere.
Alright, this old lady, I'm sorry, but you definitely look more like a Karen. Oh, and Richards too, so Richards can go rot in hell as well. Hit the Karens, hit the Karens. Gotta keep hitting them, just like this. This is my message to you, Karens of retail and food industry crap, for trying to ask for free crap and asking for the manager. You will get beat up like this by everybody else, and this is how they feel about you and their inner desire. Now, go to hell, Karen. What is this crap? Alright, let's see. Well, I know this game I don't care about, but the freaking... I love this game, don't get me wrong, but... I'm trying to find memes of people to use. Alright, we can make fun of Karens, we can make fun of... These kids don't look like Fortnite kids. It makes me sad. Oh, chicken stew. Oh, chicken? Oh, God. Tough chicken.
Chicken hate crime.
Oh, sorry. You're getting your ass kicked.
Oh, my leg!
Oh, my spleen!
I regret nothing.
Look at this kid.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Wait, how do you get your ice cream off your head? How did this kid get off of the ice cream off his head? I hit him with it. What? Wah. Yeah, it's like there's some cartoon schmicks. It's hilarious. I'm definitely gonna have to do a playthrough of this game again. Like, I just remember how much of a blast this game was. I think it took me a very long time to kind of find all the items I was looking for and everything. We had to go to each area and, you know, find out whatnot. I remember, like, most of it, but not all of it. Yeah, it's the Karen I beat the shit out of. No one cares about the Karen. Hopefully I fix the problem, because I will not be happy. Sorry, Crunch. You get hit in the head. 8 hours a day, beat the shit out of you. Where the fuck is Cortex?
Nice sneakers. They look like Legos, though.
I feel you feeling me, and it doesn't feel good.
I look like shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Happily ever faster. That's a great name.
Why, Crash Bandicoot, my old friend. Have you ever heard the Cortex proverb that revenge is a dish best served with fava beans? Well, remind me to tell you sometime.
Beat up Cortex for all his shit. Wang, wang, wang. I only got to the second level. That's ass. Hey, get rid of this Fortnite kid. I'm the Fortnite kid. Fortnite kids. Oh, this is a handsome guy right here. I'll beat him up too.
Hey, what's the big idea?
You know what the big idea is? You're not funny. Oh, it's my cringeworthy nemesis. Alright, let's see here. We're just checking around. We're just checking around. No. Alright. So, one more time. We're just gonna... I think I can mute my audio. I think I can. And the game, you guys still can hear it. Let's see, hold on. Let's try this. Alright, let's try this. And, let's see, hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure this is back to the normal settings we have now. And the game, you guys still can. Try this. Alright, let's try this. And... Hold on, you gotta hear this for a second. Hold on. Okay, make sure. I'm pretty sure this is back to the normal settings we have now. Okay, yeah. This is back to normal. Okay, so my stream can't hear anything, which is fine. Alright, okay, now the problem is, why is it fucking echoing? Why is it fucking echoing today? Hold on. Let's try this. Hold on. Alright. Like, it's got this, like, really weird, like, static, but... Why is it fucking echoing? Why is it fucking echoing today? Hold on. Let's try. So I can't hear shit. Okay. Alright. 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 I'm hoping this is back to normal. Normalcy or whatever. So oops, I almost took my wrong control like an idiot. I took the wrong control like I always do. Alright, let's see here. I'm hoping this is back to normal. Normalcy or whatever. So oops, I almost took my wrong control like an idiot. I took the wrong control. Yep, I can hear it. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't matter. If I mute it, doesn't really matter because the game, the link things, the gameplay's still playing because of, okay. Yep. Game's fine. Yep, I can hear it. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't matter. If I mute it, doesn't really matter because the game, alright, the gameplay's still playing because of, okay, game's still good. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Yep. Yay! Game's fine. Alright, okay, game's still good. Okay, hold on a second. Yay! Game's fine. Okay, yeah. Alright, so the game is fine. Nothing's wrong with it. So that's good. Now, I believe that... I'm just seeing this here. So if I mute this, right? I'm not going to hear anything on my end. You probably won't hear when I do this. But... Okay, yeah. Alright, so the game is fine. Nothing's wrong with it. So that's good. Now, I believe that... But... Oh, okay. So I can hear something. Because of, yeah, because I have, it's linked to everything, so that's fine. Okay. Besides, not everything's like fucking loud like bitch, you know? Oh, okay. So I can hear something. Okay. Because of, yeah, because I have... Alright.
Nice dream vacation.
Oh no, my trick spine!
Ah, look at this guy. Oh, damn it.
Real nice, tough guy.
Real nice, tough guy.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Crush! My black power gem must be founded. Help!
Okay, I think we fixed everything. So, I know I'm jumping back and forth, and it sucks. I totally get it, and that's fine. It's shit happens with me every time I'm here. So, I wanna go back to a few topics. Just I like discussing opinions on certain videos and just my takes for it. Most of these people I can mostly. I sound like I kiss ass, but I'm not. I can agree with a lot of what they have to say. So, here's the thing with me. Now, let's see. ReviewTechUSA. So, I've talked about this before, and I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to basically say my opinion. So, how do I feel? So, I'm going to answer this question right now. How do I feel about Will Smith being banned from Oscars for a decade? Now, I want to say this right now. That is over ridiculous for one, okay? There are way worse people than Will Smith. What Will Smith did is absolutely nothing compared to somebody who has, what's the word I'm looking for? Unconsented, against their will, back rub. I don't know how else to fucking describe it. And to a child, okay? And they're still winning rewards. You never punished them back in 1975 to 80 something. Like, you never did, because even though they admitted it, and you still let them do it. So what Will Smith did is nothing. Do I believe that he should get punishment? Yes. I would say a year. Like, you cannot get another Oscar for a year. Like, what he did was nothing. It's not like he started a whole fight and beat the crap out of Chris Rock so much to where his face is all pulsed. No, of course not. But what I think it is ridiculous, and I think that Hollywood is just corrupted. But anyways, that's the message I wanted to say. Now, for the next opinion that I have, for whatever reason. Let's see here. There's a lot I can talk about. I can't. Okay, so I see Elden Ring, which I don't really care for it, honestly. It really fucking doesn't. It makes me fucking laugh. Of everything it does. Now, let me see here. I'm just trying to find some discussions because I want to talk about a lot of this shit. Mental health on people. I got mental health problems too, but guess what? I'm still a human being and I'm still trying to do my thing, you know? Okay, so let me discuss my opinion here. So, now let's go with. I'm gonna say gaming here. So, I want to try to be consistent with this because I want to try to do topics, various topics, small, big, whatever. I'm just trying to go look through like the news or something. Like I don't know. Why am I on fucking that? Fuck no. No, we don't care about Ukraine. We already know about shit about Ukraine. So, let me see here. I'm just trying to find something I want to talk about, and it's just, I'm just saying that this is what's happening now, and this is what happens with people. I'm trying not to get into politics, and I'm not trying to say that. So, what I was saying earlier with the Will Smith punishment, I can't say this enough. They're overdoing it with him. Of all people, like, there's some people that should be banned for doing what they've done. They should be banned for it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't give a flying fuck. Yes, you can see my GameCube from here. Whatever. It's ridiculous. I don't like that. I never like that. I think it's just stupid. I'm like, oh, so you can't punish people that have done way worse crimes during their career, and you still give it to them, but when it comes to Will Smith and stuff and what people are crying about everything, you ban him for a decade for slapping Chris Rock across the face, and it wasn't staged. So, what the fuck? So, that's just the point. Sorry, I know my phone's going fucking nuts right now. But the thing is too, which I hate to describe this. Like, I don't know, like, what to search. Like, I would love to do this. AccuVenture. The hell is this? Metaverse. Yeah! Fuck the metaverse. Let's do that fucking shit. Oops, I went to the wrong fucking... The PC gamer. Let's see here. Some of these are stupid. Final Fantasy 14 players can't decide on eat egg. Lego Star Wars. Lego May Cry. Can discover new combos. Never pirate them. Okay. Let's see if I can go with this one here. So this is PC gamer. Let's see. Actually, no. Let's switch out to oh, I don't want the fucking PC gamer crap. Let's go with this. So I'm gonna read this here, and when we get to talk about this, it'll be fun. It's active gaming head release, blah blah blah. So the New York Times delivers my favorite. Okay, no, not yet one. Owned every. Damn it! Stop popping up. You fuck. Okay, so the video, the entire thing I was reading was he says he grew up playing Commodore 64 games but never ever pirated them. Now, this is now about piracy. Now, I'm not saying this is what the topic is about, but this is how I feel Now, I'm going to say Nintendo's end right now as we speak. Now, with the Wii U and the 3DS stores are shutting down next year, and you cannot get games, you can't pay with the games on credit card after May of this year, which is fucking sucks, but you can pay with cards, which is kind of dumb also as well. Now, I can say too is, it's been running for years, okay, whatever, but the thing is, Nintendo has never, ever tried to do game preservation. They've never tried. Okay, they never tried to, like, put 3DS games carried over to the Switch or whatever, implemented them or whatever. They never even tried the Virtual Console, which we all love the Virtual Console, right? Now, so for example, let's say for me, now, I have several 3DS and DS titles on me right now because they're going to be going up in value at some point, which I have them opened for some reason, but whatever, that's not the point. I have a used copy, but who cares? So the entire point of me saying this right now is, so you're telling me that there's no way to implement those DS and 3DS games onto the Switch? There's no way. And you tell me you don't want to spend the resources to try to preserve your games onto your Switch. Nintendo, I gotta be honest with you, you have you have a lot more fucking games than Sony and Microsoft combined when it comes to game library over the course of the years. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, you have N64 games, you have the GameCube for crying out loud, and this thing and these games are going up in fucking price because you're not doing game preservation. Okay? That's the point here. You have the DS. You have a bunch of DS games with the same thing. DS, 3DS, and all that stuff. Yes, I have all that stuff. The Switch, the Wii, the Wii U. You have all those games. Hello, Rock Chick. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, of course. We're just kind of just talking about various topics right now. Having some fun. Shits and giggles and all that. So, right now, I'm just dealing with some tech issues. We're doing okay. We're having some tech issues right now, so I'm just kind of fixing up everything. But hopefully, I think I fixed everything now. I was working on it before I came live, and I said, fuck it, I'll just go talk about what the fuck I want, and just make sure I'll do some testing. So, looks a little blurry. On your end, probably, if it's on the mobile, well, that's because that's a mobile-ish issue, and was I gonna say shit? Was I gonna say shit? Actually, maybe it's my stream. I don't know. Let me go take a look. I don't know what it is. It could be a lot of things. Let me take a look. I don't know if it's me. I'm gonna go check I'll check my stream right now. Give me 1 second. We're kind of just talking about like whatever, and I'm just kind of speaking for myself. Yeah, no. I think it's just the mobile phones suck. Now, I hate to say this, and Twitch, I'm going to say this right now, and I got a message for you. Do me a favor, and because your mobile app sucks ass, okay? Your mobile app sucks. Now, I recommend I'm not saying everybody, but most people, go watch Twitch on on a laptop, whatever. I hate watching it on my phone or tablet. Just the app and the website are two different fucking things, okay? Yes, I'm hearing you seeing like 20 different memes or whatever. I don't even care. Whatever. So, I'm fine. Not the issue. Yeah, it's probably, yeah, the phone is just weird. Like, the app just does not work the way it wants to. The phone app is shit. What I say is Twitch needs to, you guys really need to get your shit together. Like, if you get the app working fine, then there's not a problem. Then there's no difference between the app and the desktop. But because you can't, you're just working with what you got. And second, the worst part about the phone, if I could be honest with you, is 20-second delay is ridiculous. 20-second fucking delay, man. 20 seconds of delay. I'm sorry. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. So, other various shit. I'm doing okay. We're kind of in a weird space. I am kind of changing. I have tried, Rock, I have tried messaging you, I get no answer. If you have another place we can talk, you're more than welcome to put it in or whatever. I have tried to make conversation. You bitch. Oh, I'm not a bitch. I'm a fucking weirdo. So, anyways, that's not even the point. Like I say, shit. I was gonna say something. Fuck. Okay, so yeah. So, once again, another bullshit thing I can say right now. Alright, okay. Yeah. Probably. I mean, that's probably the only place I was able to contact you. That's why I didn't have really too many places to contact you. I could have contacted you on Sony's thing anyways. I could have done that, but I felt like you probably would have gotten it regardless. I wasn't sure. So I was trying to find a more consistent thing. I didn't know about it, so my bad on that. So oh, okay, all right. Oh, I just didn't know where to message you. That's what I was kind of like worried about, is I didn't know where to message you. So I just wasn't sure. So I figured I'd say something. So was I gonna say shit? Damn it! I disappear from time to time. Yeah, I just hope. Yeah. And okay, you know what? I want to discuss mental health here real quick, and I'm all for it. And this goes to everybody, man, woman, fucking, I don't care. Everybody's got issues somewhere, and unfortunately, for a lot of people, there's no empathy there, and that's the sucky part. But how it's I like right now, like too, is it sucks for me too, and I was dealing with some mental health bullshit. I think back in like November, and almost I almost got myself back in February. Now I have a good reason for it. My grandparent just passed away like the past 6 months before, or whatever. So like last year of November. No, I'm sorry, not November, October. And then my grandmother passed away February. Which was like I said, within the 6-month fucking radius, which is ridiculous. But, you know, and I never done anything like, never had anybody close to me that far. But the thing is like, oh yeah, no, I know. No, you know how I feel. So, but here's the thing. I hate to say this, but you probably understand what I'm going to say here is, now I have empathy for people who have lost somebody very close to them. Now I have the empathy to kind of tell you that. The feeling of like losing yourself in despair, the feeling of what do I do without you? Now I have that feeling. Now I know what that's like. At first, like for a little before that happened, I couldn't feel that because I never experienced that. Because your experience and my experience are two different things. You know, so I can't have empathy for things I've never experienced before, but I can have empathy for stuff I have experienced. No, of course, yeah. I'm just saying that, I'm just discussing, like, okay, we get that. That's the logical concept behind that. We understand that point. So that's the fun part. Another thing I could talk about as well, and now because I have empathy for it, now for, like, people, I can now, like, give them, like, I guess, not hope, but to, like, give them, like, I guess, I'm going to say lending hand. Like, know that I can have a stronger feeling. I know what that's like. Yeah, Nan, Granddad was like, Mom and Dad's a struggle. Yeah, exactly. Like, for me, like, losing my meme and my grandpa, of course, it was, I used to, like, the thing is, like, what I've learned, and I've told myself this every day, thank you. What I have said this before. I don't have any regrets of spending all the time, not all the time, but the time I had with my grandparents. I've never ever regretted it. And that's the happiest thing I could ask for. The worst thing you can deal with in your own situation is not spending time with not even get to know the family you have around you. I know there's some toxic family, but you know, that's pretty normal most of the time. You know, there's some people like that. But like family, like mother, father, parents, and everything that you're very close to, and you get to spend time with them as much as possible. And of course, something happens to them. Yeah, you're gonna cry, but it's not gonna hit you as hard as just outcasting yourself away from them, and you never even gave them a chance. That is something that would eat your fucking brain, eat your mental away. Like, you regret that. But guess what? I've learned myself, like, you know what? I did make my time. I did do the consistency of see my grandparents every Sunday for the past 10 years. Got to see them everywhere, almost every day, taking care of me when I was a kid. You know? I was raised by them most of the time, you know? And that's the thing that I've learned, and I told myself, like, this is the best thing that, not the best thing I can ask for, but this is, like, the best thing I can describe. Like, I don't regret nothing of the time that I spent time with them. And I don't. I'm not trying to cry right now, but I'm being totally honest. And that's the thing what people don't understand. And yeah, if you got toxic family, I would stay away from them. Yes too. I would definitely admit to that. That's another thing I could talk about. But another, you know, it's just, you know, it's just that, you know, I just have to find, and like I said, there's certain family members that I can't. Yeah, see, I don't stay away from my family, but there's certain family members I can't, like, stand. Like, I would say majority of, I'll probably put my mom's side first. For my mom's side, I would not, I mean, my mom, my stepfather, my nana, my papa, of course, my nana also raised me as well, so she's another pillar of mine. I would not stay away from them. My aunt, who's like 5 years younger than me, you can laugh at me all you want for that. Those people I can talk to you on a daily basis, whatever I can. My aunt Bridget from my auntie from Virginia, and she's awesome. I would contact her from time to time if I ever need something of assistance or something, whatever. That's fun. So there's that, of course. But there are some, like, for example, on my dad's side of the family, I feel like that side of the family acts like boomers more than, like, they act like their age. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I'll say this for a great example, and I hate to say this to be an asshole. So, I explained live streams to my dad, to my stepmother. My cousins get it. Kinda. Or, I don't know if I can say kinda. My uncle doesn't get it. My aunt doesn't get it. My grandma doesn't fucking get it. Nobody gets it on that family, because the thing is, I wasn't raised by them. It's hard to describe because I was raised mostly by my mom's side of the family most of the time, so I got very close with their side. Like, on my mom's family, there are some people I don't like either. Like, one of my mom's oldest brother used to pick on me when I was a kid, and he's actually known for being a total, I don't know, jackass. Not giving a shit. Basically, mostly an alpha Chad. But, of course, being a wuss or whatever at some points. So, I never spoken to him for almost, I would say, last time I spoke to him, I think I was like 15 or 14 or something like that. I can't remember. But it's all good. No worries. You don't have to give me bits. You don't have to. Don't worry about it. You know, stuff happens, you know. Let me think here. I'm just trying to think how I want to say this right now. Like, there's some personal stuffs. There's a lot of stuff that, you know, a lot of changes and everything that has to be done, and, you know, I just have to learn to, you know, and it's funny because it's not like this experience. I've never, if I had this experience before I'm this age now, I probably would have been either a stronger person in general, or I don't know if I would even change. Because I felt like I felt like in a weird way I needed to change, but I couldn't find like it's not the trigger, but to like an event that made me want to like pursue what I want to pursue. Because most of the time I felt half-assed, like, in a weird reason. It's like an anime where they, like, the main character just fights the main villain and he can't hold back, or he holds back for some reason. And the thing is, like, like, I'll say Yu Hakusho is a great example. Genkai tells Togoro, you want to see his full power? Go kill one of his friends. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but like that weird event that happens, and he starts to like feel these emotions to hold himself. It's so, I don't know, it's weird. It's so fucking weird. And so, but the thing is, like, I'll say in an IRL situation, so something that I need some sort of event to happen to me that can change, that can I can finally bring light to myself and just tell myself, you need to do this right now. You need to tell yourself to stay strong, to tell yourself freaking, yeah, 3 years. That's crazy, right? 3 years, a month, and 10 days. That's nuts. Right? It's been I just wasn't sure on anything. So, what was I gonna say? Shit. So, I need something to happen. So, you know, I need something to happen. And you know what? My grandparents have taught me many things in life. And I'm very grateful to them. And trust me, I don't regret nothing of time. Of course. I have some things too that I got from my grandparents. I still have some stuff on me too they gave me. Whatever. But I don't regret nothing. Oh no, of course. Like I said, I figured out. I finally, and I could be proud of myself to say this, I took the first step. Back in, I would say, January. I took off Saturday mornings, which is today's Saturday. I took Saturday mornings off. I used to work Saturday mornings. I took it off finally by swapped. So I got a different day. I said, yay, now I can finally have some more time doing what I want to do first. And worry about this other shit, you know? So I actually got the busier day free to myself and I could just work more, you know? Whatever, so that swap was definitely powerful for me. So, which kicked ass. Anyways, let me think what I was going to say here. And, you know, it's important to have certain family members in your life. Of course, I know not everybody has that luxury. But you have to work with what you have, of course, you know? Donnie Thornberry. That's my follower emote. Oh, I haven't seen that emo on somebody else in a long time. I still have the DVD for it too. I still have the DVD for it. I still have it. I still got DVD for it. It'll be hilarious. So yeah, let me get out of this screen real quick. Let me just oh, fuck. Oh, lewd. The fucking lewd. I can't. I don't know what made me come up with that email. I'm like, somebody I asked to make the email for, they're like, so they'll probably tell you, be like, wait, so you want your character to look like he's being a pervert? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. That's the joke. It took me a while to come up with that. It's hilarious. My Luigi. Whatever. That's all fun. All kinds of fun. So there's that, of course. Listen, I'm not really like missing out on anything. So you know what? Screw it, because I'm kind of bored out of my mind. I'm just gonna make clips of whatever the fuck I want, for whatever fucking reason. So now I found another hobby that, not another hobby, but something I'm very interested in, but also at the same time, I'm very old school. So I finally took the time. So I don't know if you guys. Yeah, my wasabi's still there. Oh shit, you subbed. Oh, thank you for the sub. Where's the damn Stream Elements? Do your job, damn it. Do your jam job. God damn it. Thank you for the sub, Rock Chick. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I've been doing wasabi. Oh, that's just such a like a. I say that a lot now. I say that a lot anyways. I just say fuck it. Like, people look at me funny, but I don't care. You're slacking, yeah, right? I don't know why it doesn't do that. It's weird. I'll definitely keep that in mind. So anyways, like, what was I gonna say? Shit. So I've made some changes a little bit. I don't know if maybe you might not noticed. So I made I got a what did I say? Shit. I'll just show you my hand real quick. second. So I looked online. I was kind of curious. I want to find a way to reach people in like a weird manner. Not a weird manner, but like in a quicker way instead of on paper, so people don't type it down. So I figured the idea was, I use this. So you're asking what the hell this is. This is a business card, but it's made not paper, but it's material. So you can use the QR code, of course, on your phone, and it'll just go to the website. And I had to make an account for it, log in, whatnot. And it was very, and like I said, it was very useful. You can type in !socials, and that website will be there. So I made like almost like a digital business card. I figured this would basically spread around more often, make it a little easier than just trying to like say it. Figured that might be creative to kind of get stuff going, to kick ass. That would work. So I'm very excited. So now I can go locally, walking around where I am or whatever, and I could just pull out this card and they scan the QR code and they can just go like, oh shit, you got a little live show going on? Like, oh, okay, I'll jump in or whatever. Have some fun or whatever. So it kicks ass. There's that, of course. There's a new so anyways, like I was saying, also there's a new, I'm not sure if you heard of this. So there's another social media app that is basically TikTok, but it's for gaming, and there's no messaging there, by the way. I've been using it, I think, for the past, I want to say 8 months. I want to say 8 months. It's a brand new app. It's not a brand new app. It's an app on your phone, and it's a website. But the best part is it's all gaming, and it has all the Twitch stuff on there. You can link your Twitch on there, so it kicks ass. Or whatever. So I also bought a shirt not too long ago for it. I bought it on their website, so I got 2 pairs of the shirt. I might go get another couple more, maybe like a hoodie or something. Kicks ass. I've been using it, and the objective on that app, which if I have to be honest, so, you know, let me display it on here just because it's going to make my life 100 times easier. So let me just go to, all right, let me switch it to Windows Capture. So this is the app, right? So now this is the computer version, so I don't recommend the computer version because it's kind of ass. So on the home page, you got people doing the same thing, live feeds and everything. It's similar to TikTok, but the only difference is there are a couple of like weird, like it still needs fixes, but still it's a new app. So you get this currency right here, which is called Gravity. Now, Gravity works like this. You have to interact on clips and stuff throughout, like on your homepage or whatever. So like as you're scrolling through or whatever, let's say that for example, oops, I did that like a dumbass. And as I can say, and so basically you get a gravity point or whatever towards whatever. So for example, let's say I spam a bunch of you could spam, but I don't recommend spamming unless you know the basics of, not the basics, unless you understand what the clip is, obviously. And obviously, I find it easier to upload. I upload on my computer, but you can upload on your phone any clips you want, which kicks ass, which is pretty awesome. So there's that, of course. So anyways, like I was saying, so I'm on there. I figured that might be cool. I can take clips, and luckily on TikTok, the watermark sucks. The hover app isn't that bad. It's just a hover in the like it'll be like right here or something, right here, like not that big, but it'll just be small and it'll just be there. Once you like save it on your phone or whatever. So I have a bunch of stuff on there. So I figured I would try it out and just keep going, and then maybe hopefully just something to spread more. I don't really use other apps. So I finally got off of Instagram and Facebook. I just have a page for each. Now I'm off of it, but like I just don't use it for that. So now I'm just focused on Hover, here, and Twitter now. Now I'm sticking up with Twitter. Just post whatever the fuck I want or whatever. So that's gonna kick ass. I'll probably have to start posting clips on Twitter now again. I only post like probably the best one I can find. Because I have like 4 or 5 different clips, but I'll just find like the best one and just put it on there for fun. Shits and giggles. So that's the change. I'm actually working on some overlays right now to update what I have right now. That sounds pretty good. Good luck with the new app. Right, I'm going to say hi to Oz, and I'm going to go off the app. I don't spend too much on here. Pop, say hi, and leave. All right, well, just let me know where I can, let me know which app I can contact you with, just so I know what's going on. I know, just the kind of best way to reach to you. That's all I can ask right now. No big deal, though. If you got some other shit, I respect that. I'm glad you came back and kind of cleared things up. I thought I did something. I'm like, I'm not trying to be anxious or anything. All right. That's fine. No worries. All right. I'll talk to you later. I don't think yeah, I know who Oz is, but I don't really go on his streams anymore. There's no following or anything. I just felt like I need to change some stuff around. But anyways, I hope you have a good one. It's great to see you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, of course, since I know one of my friends is actually in the UK now, so I know your timeline now pretty much, 6 hours. Hope you have a good one, of course. Kick ass and keep going. And no worries. Take your time all you need. And take care of yourself. No, you didn't worry me at all. No, sometimes it's not me worried. It's more like there's no, like, I know you say you're going through some shit, but then, like, I didn't think about it, but now I think about it, I'm like, okay, well, she can come back whenever she wants. Nah, I would, but, the thing is, like, something with, no, I don't have any problems. I just felt like I need to move on, you know? It's hard to describe. I get people here. Alright, sweetie. Catch you soon, promise. Alright, no worries. Hope you have a good one. Take it easy. Alright, so let's get back to, we're gonna get back into what I was talking about here. So I'm gonna make the last half an hour to an hour. I know, of course. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Of course. Hopefully I could spread my word around easier. But anyways, have a good one. Alright, so the last 30 minutes, these will all be clips and everything. And I want to tell you guys how I fucking feel on everything. I want to repeat this again just so I can find the clip, because trust me, I can't find clips for shit. I always have a hard time finding clips somehow. I don't know why. So let me okay, let me go with Nintendo. I want to do Nintendo first. Let's see, Gary Bowser. Okay, so I'm gonna put the article up because I know it's been a while since we've seen this article, but that's the point. The point of the article. It's the point. It's not the article is part of it, but there are some parts that I do want to talk about. So, okay, how I feel about Gary Bowser going to jail for a long time thanks to the federal government. Okay, now there's two sides to the coin. Nintendo does have the right to do this, but the thing is it the right choice? Well, with Gary Bowser, we all know what happened with him, of course. He was selling ROMs to people and whatnot, run the website. All he did was run the website. Or whatever. Okay, you should go to prison for making money off of that. That you should go to prison for. Now, another side of the story is, if you're running a website and you're not charging anything, you're just trying to preserve the old games, but instead Nintendo, okay, does fucking boots you in the ass for it. Now, how do I feel about that? I think that's unnecessary, because Nintendo needs a way to preserve their games. If they don't do that, then piracy is going to do it. So I am pro piracy when it comes to Nintendo. Gaming companies do not want to keep their game preservation. They don't want to keep that. A good example is my favorite game on JRPGs wise, Tales of Grace's F. That's my favorite JRPG game of all time. But the thing is, it's on the PlayStation 3. And the problem is, there's no way to play that on the current gen system. They could do it, and the thing is, again, this is Sony we're talking about, and Sony doesn't want to put funds into trying to build an emulation to work with PlayStation 3 games. See, that's where the piracy is pro for it. This is why I recommend piracy for it. Now, if you're trying to make a quick buck off of old games and ROMs, yeah, I definitely say you're a scumbag for it. That I will say. But with Nintendo's case, like I said, it's not as easy to say this. Like, for example, I've on ReviewTechUSA, one of his videos, he was describing an article that somebody made Super Mario 64 on the Commodore 64 just for a fan project and to love the franchise or whatever, just to see if it works. But instead, Nintendo took them down. Now, do I think that's right? No. It's an old product. Nobody's buying it, and you're not making money off of it. So they're not profiting that. So why are you doing this? Do you know why people are doing this? People are pirating? It's because you're not doing game preservation. You're not doing that. So you tell me that all these games, so Crash, Tag Team Racing, so basically, so you're telling me that a fucking video game like this is going to get forgotten for all eternity. I know this is multi-platform, but you're gonna get what I'm saying here. This is gonna get forgotten because you don't want to you don't want to do game preservation. You don't want it. You refuse to do it for some reason, and you're only gonna sell it with your game service, which I find stupid. Yeah, I love the virtual consoles. Yes, I would like to buy the game outright from the company. They make money off of it. Or they do the re-release bullshit, which is kind of ass. So you tell me that if I'm waiting for a game that I want to play for a certain time, you're not doing that. So no. So that's the point I'm trying to say here. Alright, so there's that topic. We're going to call it for that topic. Now, the next topic I want to say right now. So, I want to do Will Smith one more time. I want to be very fucking clear on what I want to say about this. I'm just going to pick a random one. Just for a fucking point, okay? Just for a point. Okay, so how do I feel about this right now? Now, I think this is... I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to start in the beginning. Okay? Now, there are a lot of Hollywood actors and actresses and shit, in the States, of course. They're way more corrupt, and they've done way more fucking dirty shit, excuse me. Way more shit that's way worse than what Will Smith did. What Will Smith did is, like, literally just a slap across the face, no pun intended. Everybody else is probably 100 times worse, probably something you go to jail for. Now, for Will Smith, I don't think it's that bad, but once again, the punishment he took, which is a decade of no Oscars, is ridiculous. I would have punished him for a year, at least a year, for slapping across the face with his reputation. Yeah, his reputation's gonna go down, but that's the punishment of that he made. And he made... But anyways, you guys know what happened, but this is how I think. Hollywood has way worse people that took no punishment back in the day. No punishment for this, and they're still winning rewards. But what Will did, which is compared, not even close to compared to what these people have done, but he's getting 10 years. Does that make sense to you all? But anyways, let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say for that. But, okay. Well, there's that one, of course. So this Will Smith getting slapped across the face. That's how I feel. Okay? Everything's cool. Alright, so another one I want to talk about. So I'm gonna put all these channels in the description. ReviewTechUSA, Better Bachelor, a lot of stuff, and I'm probably gonna end up having to like go find these sources again. Jesus Christ. So this channel is all about just, it's not just about men, but like just in general society as a whole, like how ridiculous society is. It's stupid as shit. And everything else. I think it's dumb. A lot of times, I just find shit to be stupid, you know? So anyways, let me kind of like just kind of say this. So now they talk about like women with, of course, dating multiple men, of course, is what they want. Now, how do I feel? I feel society as a whole is crumbling apart, and there's a lot of factors out there. There's no father figure in the single. There's a lot more single moms out there than anything in the world right now, and it's and there are some times where it's not their fault, but it is at the same time. So let me explain why. I'm not, and trust me, my mom's a single mom. Don't get me wrong. And she did a great job with me, of course, whatever. But I'm not shaming that. What I'm saying is, when you start thinking about like big changes in your life, so for example, having a child with a certain person, now that's something you really have to think about, because the thing is that's going to change your life overnight, whatever, change or whatever. And I understand that. So like I said, there's two sides of the story, and there are some guys out there I hate them with a passion because they do these things to these women, but I also can blame the women at the same time for making these decisions. They don't look out for signs like that. They don't care because they're looking for Chad. Now, guys like myself, for example, I would say I'm considered an average looking dude. I don't care about, I live below my means. I'm eating this granola bar. I don't have to eat this fucking granola bar if I don't want to, but, I'm eating it and say, fuck it. I was eating Cliff Bars today. But anyways, not even the point. Now, here's the problem with, I'm going to say that's experience because I know what it's like. Now, it's not my father. My father did leave, but he still wanted to be a part of my life. He still did. And yes, do I feel child support is weaponized? Yes, I believe that is weaponized. Because now, more than ever, now, women nowadays have more power and have more opportunities than they had back in the day. Okay? Just keep that in mind. The traditionalism is gone for women. They're gone. Most of the part. There are some traditional women out there. But the problem is, it's not... I hate to say this, but like, they want a traditional man, but they want to be traditional themselves. Like, you can work and stuff, The working I don't care about. I don't care about you earning your own money. I don't care about that. Like, it's basically what are you bringing to the table? So what am I bringing to the table? Am I being masculine? Am I thinking logically? I'm not thinking emotionally. You're thinking emotionally. I'm thinking logically. Okay, cool, whatever. We call them, whatever. Do that stuff. Whatever. Be a traditional dude, basically. Okay. But the thing is with me is, I'm an average guy. I work an average job, like everybody else. And doing this for fun. And I still get shamed for it. By most of these women, and they don't even know. I'm like, you don't fucking know me. And then they choose, and the thing is, most of these women choose to date the top 5% of guys. They really fucking do. Right? Then the guys think the top 5% of guys, because they don't think about another perspective of, wow, I have so many choices. I don't have to settle with any of them. I can have all the fun I want. I can take this memory card and shove it down there as many times I want to and just leave and go on to another GameCube and keep doing it. They don't care. But these women break their hearts and they start to get upset, and then they want the guy back. That desire. They love that toxic environment. Well, and then guys, average guys are basically 80% invisible. And like I said, there's a lot of, I watch a lot of these videos, and I can agree with what most of them have to say. It all varies by situation. But the thing is, I feel like what I've noticed is the average guys get shit. They get shitted, they get shamed, their health doesn't matter, mental health too as well. They're basically down to the bottom of the barrel. And their articles do not get posted on a lot of TV networks too, or a lot of these websites, because they don't care. They look at like women and shit. I'm like, so you're telling me that? And also, the other thing is, I feel like society as a whole favors women over men, like every single time. Oh, you want to say you want to destroy men? Now you're telling me that pretty much 99.9% of men build houses. They build the structure of society. They do plumbing. They do all the dangerous jobs out there, right? Now, I can say this as well. There are some women that do it too, but here's the thing: that's a very small percentage. Majority of them are men. So you're telling men to go fuck themselves and they shouldn't exist. So that means basically the society as a whole is gonna fucking crumble because you want to shame these fucking men. And for that, and just if you think that that's okay to shame men for that, fuck you. That's what it is. Go fuck yourself. Okay? Just remember that you have the power to make these fucking decisions for yourself. Of, do you want to have a child with this guy? Do you want to have sex with this guy? You have the power to do that. You have, and I hate to say this, women have 18 different ways of protecting themselves from getting pregnant. Men only have 2. Stolen family jewels and the fucking, the rubber, whatever. You want to call it the rubber? I don't really care. 2 ways, and that's it. But, and also another thing is too, is women are most of the time, they mostly weaponize children against the men that they want their money from. There's that, I'm not saying most of them are, but I'm not saying all of them are, but most of them do that. And it's kind of shitty, and it makes people, and this is another reason. Men have a higher percentage rate of doing suicide than women do. The thing is, it's just women and men are 2 different, like, experiences in life. Like, are you telling me that if I'm a Chad, I mean, I probably would do that, the shit they're doing, because I have all the choices. You're giving me all the choices. The women are not giving, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to say right now is, nobody is stopping them from storming the temple. Nobody's doing that. They're not standing up and says, well, I want to make sure that you're secure and you care about me as a person and get to know the person. The old-fashioned shit is gone, and it's very rare now. Now it's just hook up. Hey, I think you're cute. Oh, you want to hook up and all that shit? And that's gonna lead, and now it's leading to them getting pregnant, and they have children with people they don't want to have children with. And then those children are also damaged because the father figure's gone. Whether, well, one half of the story is it's the man's fault for what, like, if he's basically an abuser, yeah, you would want to stay away from him. But another reason is, what if the father wants to be part of his life and he's genuine about it, but you still weaponize him for it? Okay. So, and obviously women want their shit with, oh, I want my nails done, I want this done, I want my makeup, and I want my man to pay for it. But the thing is, you use child support to pay for that for yourself. You don't use child support what it's meant to do, to support your child. That's what the father's given the money to. Now, do I feel, now, I'm not always against women. There are some men too that are, they're shitty. And now now the average man has to look out for himself from these type of women. It's all oil and water. It's all mixed in there. That very small, like, water and oil is very fucking low. So now you're just blending in, trying to force it to blend it in, but it's not gonna work. And I feel bad. Like I said, I do feel like a lot of people I know, and I've talked to people multiple over the years. Some people have sons, some people have children. But the thing is, I cannot empathize with. It's not because I don't have experience in that. I'm not a woman, for one. And 2, they had the decision to, if they want a child or not, and to work on their life. But I know people are like, well, it's the double standard. Okay, I understand that. I understand what you're trying to say here. But once again, it's these people's decisions, whether you're a man or woman, they do these decisions, and it just keeps accelerating, and the generation just keeps coming, like, it keeps reproducing the same fucking one, and it makes it 3 times worse. Doing the same actions ever before, and worse and worse. Okay. I mean, luckily for me, I'm very grateful that my father never neglected me in any fucking way, and he did care about me. You know? But because I didn't have that father figure, like, around the house. I mean, of course, you know, but again, that's my parents' decision. I can't say much. They choose not to do that. Now, it's like the children are gonna be fucked in the head. They don't have the 2 founding fathers to make them what they are now, what makes them a person. So, like, if you're missing one emotion, you're basically like an incompleted person. I'm not trying to say that, but you get what I'm trying to say here. Like, light, you want light and darkness. You don't want too much darkness, but you don't want too much light or something, if that makes sense. You don't want, like, over everything else. So, for example, if the woman doesn't learn to stand up for herself from, like, a father, for example, she wouldn't be having children this fucking early in life, for example. Or if you're a man, and, let's say for me, I had a mother, but the thing is, I was never taught to be logical and stand up for myself from a father figure, of course, you know? And that's the missing thing is now some of these people are just in, like, a mess for themselves. It sucks. It does. And that traditionalism is that traditional, like, mother and father together and then have children. They've been together for 60 years. That's gone on the window. It sucks. But it doesn't matter. People are not going to be satisfied. That is what I can say right now. But anyways, that's the point. But, you know, it's no big deal. It's fine. Alright, well, I just want to talk about this because there's just a lot of factors that needs to be said. Actually, let me read some of this fucking shit. I have one last thing about this topic. One last thing, and I want to click on this video. Now, I have a good reason why this is also fucking dangerous. Now, I want to go to the article of what he's talking about. New York City... Now, this is from, like, last week. But give this guy credit, okay? New York City woman allegedly held internet date hostage for $100,000 and fucking tortured him. Now, okay. You're telling me, oh, that's nothing. That's whatever. You're out of your fucking mind if you think that, okay? Not trying to be an asshole, but you're telling me that she... Now... So basically, having a date at her house is a terrible idea. Because this shit can happen. Now, these people are being tortured, or like, oh, I want your money, and shit. So, now here's the thing. So, torturing the dudes, so now think about this logically. Now, if a man did this to a woman, he would definitely get ripped into fucking jail. He would get ripped into fucking thing. But the thing is, she got a slap on, like, literally, it felt like she got slapped on the wrist. I'm not even fucking joking. Like, so you're telling me that if she stabs a man and he dies, you're telling me she doesn't go to jail, she gets a slap on the wrist, but you tell me if a man does this to a woman, he goes to jail? He gets a huge fine? That's another thing in the States is terrible. Is this punishment is not always the same. It's never the same. They don't get nobody. There's no equal punishment. They fight for this equality, but then they're like, well, I want it for my benefit. I'm like, well, sorry, this is what you asked for, and now you know what it's feel like to be an average man. So fuck you.
February 7th.
It's scary. It's a scary world out there, and there's this shit you need to look out for. Like, the woman's not in a great place. I'm like, yeah, okay, but it doesn't matter. You still did it yourself. Okay, now you're gonna live the rest of your life knowing that you basically tortured somebody in your own fucking house and you invited the guy over or whatever. Like, it scares me. It does. I'm not saying this is one example, but there's many examples. I already talked about weaponizing children and all that shit. Whatever. And like, and more than ever, like, a lot of guys are now afraid to ask these girls out, go out of the bars, go do this other shit, right? But these women want to be, they only want to be desired by alpha males. They want the money, they want the good looking guy, they want the fucking top of the top. But the thing is, that ratio wouldn't make any sense, because it's not, there's not enough of, like I bet alpha chads go with a lot more women. They go through women more than average men do. And we're talking like maybe quadruple digits at least. But then when you turn around and then you say, well, here's the thing. Now these women have triple digits. No guy wants to go out with them because you already gave away your sacred temple to somebody else. Okay? You already gave it away. So what's the point? So you want me to pay for you and your child? You want somebody to take care of you like you're a child again? No. That's why a lot of us aren't dating anymore. A lot of average guys aren't dating anymore. We don't want to deal with that crap. It sucks, but it's the reality. I can't explain. I'm not saying, and it also, and also another thing is, it makes the very good women who have children, and they care about somebody else as another man, and the man's good and all. They make them look bad. Nowadays, most of these women are running around out there. Now, most of them are terrible. There's a lot of good women out there. There is, but the thing is, it's getting slim. It's just, all of this is getting slim. That's all. It sucks. You gotta look out for yourself, get to know the person, and if he is, if you see red flags, well, I don't know what else to tell you. If he's got red flags, you might want to get yourself out of that situation. Same with the men. If a woman has a red flag, get the fuck away from her. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for today. Which is that, if you guys want me to do more topics like this, more than welcome. Just put it in the comments. Post, comment my video, comment on Twitter, everything. I would love to talk about this and do this a lot, or whatever, So it's not even just Bachelor stuff, but there's some other stuff too. It's a nightmare that women are the worst enemy for themselves. That's another thing. Men are just are getting to a point where they're mostly victims of average. Chads are not. Chads can go around and still slot memory cards in. But anyways, I'm not gonna post. I'm probably not gonna post anything today. I would wish to post more, but because I had a technical issue, I might not even post this fucking video today. Put this on my YouTube channel. So I might not even just put this on there. I might just remove this entirely or just keep it for a while. It sucks. It really fucking does. But anyways, it's just, I'm afraid for these people. I want the best for people regardless of situation, but the thing is, they need to have a foundation to tell themselves what is a good situation, of what is good, what is bad, depending on the very situation. Having a child is nerve-wracking and just gives anxiety, and you have to do everything yourself. It sucks. It does. And it's like, if depending on who the father is, if the father's like a good father and all, you're willing to end it. What I'm trying to say is too, is the guy willing to co-parent with you? Like, you're not trying to get back together, but you're willing to co-parent. That's another huge difference of why people, like a lot of kids, don't have father figures at all. It goes with girls too, because women can only teach them emotionally while men can think logically. You need both as a human being. But there's a factor, like, yeah, maybe what I think is, I don't want to say percentage wise because I have no idea. But what I will tell you, let's say 75 logical, 25% emotional, let's say for a man. But let's say for a woman, it's 75% emotional, 25% logical. Whatever. Let's say that. Okay, so there's already a balance right there. But also, like I said, also varies on situation. You know, I really see some of these people, like, these people are Trick Hellion gets subject to physical, miserable abuse for money. Sounds like you got 10 years of marriage in one night, and hopefully recovers without any. See, this sucks. Now it's like, you know, with this article, you know, with the woman torturing the shit out of this fucking dude and calling her brother, asking for $100,000. You're out of your fucking mind, and she should go to jail for that. The same amount of punishment as a man would, but they probably just gave her 2 years or something when it could have been longer. When the guys get it for longer, they should get the same thing as a man does. I don't care. You should condone for it. You should learn. Well, that's what part of making mistakes is too, which people do not understand, is you learn from your mistakes. And for you to move on and to be a better person is you to acknowledge of what you did is wrong. But people do not want to take accountability for any of this. There's that. A lot of things I have to say too. A lot of things I could say right now. All right. Well, anyways. Actually, I don't know if anybody knows. I would love to play some music for you guys, like favorite soundtracks and everything, but I don't want to get copyrighted up the ass. So, which is kind of boring. So real quick, I want to go back to. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Let me just go back to screen. Okay, there we go. So real quick, before we end this, I'm gonna have to go back and find clips of whatnot. What I want to say is, I do care for people. There are various situations. I cannot even imagine what the situation is. I cannot describe it. I can't even think about it because I've never been in that situation before, or how to get out of it, or whatever. The best possible solution is what I'm trying to say here is. But, you know, it sucks. People need to learn that. People don't want to take accountability. They don't want to be responsible. Unfortunately, that's the world. That's how it is now. So for the stream-wise, I just want to talk about with you guys. So hopefully next week, or maybe a week after, I want to talk to Mizu today. Another shout out to Mizu, by the way. So I'm gonna put it. Thank you, Mizuman. Thank you for able to contact you again, and basically we can have something overlays worked out. Kicks ass. So there's that, of course. And I want that to happen. So thank you. I'll shout her out. If you haven't checked out her artwork's on Fiverr. So I want to type in I think I have it here. Did I put Meowsicle twice? Maybe it's artist 2. Hold on. I have to like do these ones again. Hold on. Command seconds. Hold on. How do I not? Oh, there we go. Mezu art. There we go. There we go. Mezu. It was Mezu art. I just didn't see it at first. So shout out to her. Her website is still on here. Oh, she doesn't have a website anymore. I'll have to update it at some point. Which is fine. I'll have to update this command again and just put a shout out. I put the seal of Wasabi Peru right there. But that's not, and like I said too, I'll make a clip of this again. So I find funny is I just talked to my artist last night. Or talking last night. Yeah, last night. And I have said, you know, I was intentional, whatever. Say what I wanted to say. And I do support artists a lot around the time too as well. It's just a lot of people, you guys need to, I'm not saying the artists, but a lot of the people, the patients, you gotta, all the patients out there, you gotta wait for your shit. You gotta understand their situation of how queues work. Just the basics. Like, okay, if you're in line at a grocery store to go pay, okay, so the person that's scanning has to scan their items and they pay, and the customer pays for it, of course, whatever, and they move on with their day. It's almost the same thing. Okay? So when somebody already paid for this first, what does that mean? That means the artist is going to basically pick them, and then after that, they'll be like, okay, this people already paid after that. So it goes by who paid first. A good example. And, you know, with Revanch, thank her for that too. She's working on one of my screens right now. She's working on mine right now. And, you know, I had to wait almost a month or two because her queue list was pretty big, which I understood what was going on. So, okay, so you're going to have to deal with these people. I'm like, okay. So, which I'm getting another screen again. This one, the one I have, I'm satisfied with, but like it wasn't what I wanted. If that's how else I could explain it. And she hasn't even, I don't think she's messaged me yet, so not that I know of. All right, there's that, of course. Just talk about that. Whatever. So it's awesome. I get to connect back with people that I never got to connect with before. So, all right. So I want to show you guys this because I almost forgot. So, does anybody have their own deck on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel or Link Evolution? Because, well, I don't play Master Duel. I do play Link Evolution. So, I have a whole stack right here that is basically my deck. So, it is a 60-card deck. I do have 15 max cards for extra deck, of course. I only know up to Synchros. Synchros is pretty easy to understand. Certain requirements. So, I have a lot of, like, a lot of random cards in here. Like, I used to play this when I was a kid, and I love this. Do I have 2 Mirror Forces? Maybe I saw 2 without me thinking. Magic Cylinder, Monster Reborn, Iron Chain Dragon. I gotta say this too. Definitely my favorite card. I would say if I want to play like a card. So when I play against NPCs on Link Evolution. Now, here's a problem with this card, and I use it sometimes. And it depends on, I guess, like your situation. If you have a monster effect that they have to constantly attack, and you have something on defense or whatever, and you have something to... like I said, there's various strategies for this, too. But, you know, I play up to a certain point. Now, I'm going to say is right now, my favorite card, or my favorite Synchro monster, I'm definitely picking this. This is Coral Dragon, and I'll read the effects as it goes. So, it's a Dragon Synchro Tuner effect. 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner monster. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card and target 1 card your opponent's controls and destroy it. If the Synchro Summon card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can draw 1 card. You can only use the effect of Coral Dragon once per turn. Okay, reason I like this because a lot of times. Now, I want to give a really good example of one of my. I play this in NPCs. I don't play with people because people are fucking so ass about everything. Let me find what I'm looking for. It's one of Yusei's cards. Let me just find it. I am just trying to. Now, I like doing this a lot because a lot of times I do draw cards like a crazy person. And whatever, but yeah, but also the other effect is I have to throw away cards. But there is a purpose for that, which I have a good reason for. Let's see here. Spell reactor. Hold on, I'm looking for. Okay, so now one of my favorite effects is. Okay, if I that was kind of terrible. So, I like to pair these two cards. Now, the best part is, for this card, for example, for tuning wear, if you know what this, everybody knows what the fuck this is. It can be treated as a level 2 summon. It's a level 1 monster, but it can be treated as a level 2 monster when used for a synchro summon. But you can draw a card after, when you synchro summon a monster, it goes to the graveyard, you can draw another card. So that means I can draw 2 cards from these 2 effects alone on top of that. And I can summon a level 8 monster of my choosing. There was a card I was using on Link Evolution, but the problem is it's a championship card from 2010, I think. I can't remember the fucking name in my head. It's like, if you look on, it's like Fiend something. It's like a Fiend. It's a level 8 Fiend monster card. I know that. And the effect is, for every time there's a card on the field, you do 300 points of damage to the player. It's like 2,700 attack and 1,300 defense points. Whatever. So there's that, of course. And I used to use that card, just for fun or whatever. But now when I look on, I'll say I use TCG as an example. I use TCG. It's literally $5,000 for it new, of course, because it's condition. Like, well, I can't use this card, so I couldn't use the card, so I had to find another substitute. So I found, well, I hate to say this, and I hate to use this card, but if it ever comes to a point, Hyper Psychic Blaster. Now, this card is kind of a bitch for my deck because I do have 3 psychic monsters, or 2. One's a tuner, and that's the only tuner I can use. So, for example, I only have 1 tuner card that I could use to synchro summon this card only. And I could pair with whatever I want. Anyways, that's not even the point. Now, I do have a card I like using a lot to pair with. Do I have Giant Germ on here? I thought I have it. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Okay. So I run 3 of these. Now, I like the best part is I could special as long as I have. The whole objective of this is I can just keep throwing cards out of my deck and just keep throwing them at you, and then I can use certain card effects, like just to plan for 3 turns or something like that. Toll, I love Toll, and the trap version of it. It's basically you discard a card for every time you want to attack. There's Chain Energy too, but Chain Energy is a fucking ass. Ledger to Ledger, which basically okay. I'll just do it as an example, just for shits and giggles. So, now, let's say, I want to do it down here. So, I know I got tons of random shit, but don't mind me. I'm quite a crazy person. Games on here, whatever. So, this is kind of like just how it works here. So, a good example of, so let's say this is my deck. Now I'm gonna have my deck down. But let's just say, no, you know what? Fuck it. Let's make an imagination pretty fucking clear. So, let's see. Let's say I can't have synchro monsters in my hand. That's the problem. So, Black Rose Dragon, blah blah blah. I love Black Rose Dragon. I can just reset the whole fucking field. Say F you later. So let's say. Okay, so let's say I have something in my hand. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Yes, that's what we want. Now I remember deck goes here. Extra deck goes over here. Now, let's say I'm playing a real game with you, right? Now we're doing this. Now, okay, here's the problem. I have 6 cards in my hand. Okay. Oops, wait a minute. So, this is how Ledger Legend works. So, basically what it does is you banish 3 cards. I put this on the field. Okay, now I take 3 cards. So, 1, 2, 3. Right? So, that effect goes to the graveyard. That goes here, of course, right above the deck. Now I can play... Oh, excuse me. Oh, you can't put in defense mode anymore. You have to set it down now. Of course, I end my turn. Whatever happens. Oh, I got attacked. Oops. Skeletal. I get to draw a card. It gets destroyed. Okay, this is still my first turn. So now I draw a card again. Put a card face down. Now, unfortunately, my hand is kind of shit. So, what I'll do is I'll play Marauding Captain, which his effect is I can summon another level 4 monster in any position I want. I can special summon it. So, I'll special summon Fire Princess, of course. Now I can end my turn. Let's say my opponent has a trap or something to attack me, has 1 monster. Now I can just do this. Flip it. Cool. Goes on the graveyard. Okay, this is my second turn. So now I can draw. Okay, now, usually in card games, to summon anything higher than a 4, you need tributes. So, for example, I'll just do an old school, for example. So let's say you have 2 monsters right here. Now, to summon a level 5, or 5 to 7. No, I'm sorry, 5 to 6. 5 to 6 is 5 to 6, for example, is 1 tribute. Now for 7s and higher, if I get this wrong, let me know in the comments. You need 2 tributes. So, for example, let's say I want to summon a level 8 monster. Now, I sacrifice these 2 monsters. I play this, of course. Call it face down. Now, one of my favorite traps is this one. I cannot make you tribute for shit. But anyways, I've been enjoying that a lot, and I do have a deck in real life that I thought it might be cool to kind of play around and actually experience it myself in IRL instead of playing the game for it. Alright, well, I'm gonna say fuck it, because who cares? Alright, I'm gonna call this a night. I'm gonna try to find clips for you guys, just for speeches and everything, and it kicks ass, and just talk about whatever. If not, no big deal. I probably won't find anything. But we'll be playing again on, I'm gonna try to do Monday morning just to make it up to you guys, hopefully, or we're gonna try to do some more, technical fixes and whatnot, so hopefully that'll be good. But anyways, we're gonna end it here. We're actually gonna raid the Turk for once. I haven't seen this dude on in so long. Alright, but anyways, thank you guys. I want to thank a lot of you guys for joining in. So, I want to thank, real quick, let me thank somebody. Pigu for stomping in. And of course, Rockchick for coming back and just talking most of the time for a little bit. I really appreciate that as well. But anyways, I love you all. And I hope to see you guys. I want to add Monday as a, But anyways, thank you guys. I love you all. Peace out, and of course, have a good one.